also looks like Transformers The Rise of Beast did really great on its opening weekend, grabbing $61 million alone on its domestic market, like just beating out Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Although during the weekend looked like Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse might be heading for #1 at the box office, but looks like end of the day, Transformer Rise of the Beast became the #1 at the domestic market, which is really good news for this movie. That means that a lot of people were thinking this movie will not do great at the box office because Bumblebee didn't do that good at the box office. But you have to remember, Bumblebee, the movie, overall, I thought it was okay. It's not as great as like people are saying, especially definitely with the audience. When I was covering for Bumblebee, I remember back then many people told me they didn't like that movie because end of the day that Bumblebee movie didn't felt like it was a Transformer movie. Although end of the day you do need, I guess, a Transformer movie to be like a combo between the Michael Bay movie and also the Bumblebee, something in the between. And looks like this movie, Transformer The Rise of Beast, it was in between movie that people really liked. Especially the first trailer was so good. I'm gonna see this movie soon. I'm really excited to see this, so I'm trying to avoid all the spoiler because I'm really excited. All the trailer looked like this movie is going to be really very entertaining, and based on all the review I read online, especially from the audience, obviously this critic, they did not like this movie. Transformer movie is not something that give good review to. However, they did really gave good review to Bumblebee because that movie was like talky, they like this kind of stuff. Although Haley Stanfield, she was good in that movie. Also, I really loved Bumblebee in that movie. But overall, that movie is, like, to me, Transformers movies are all about these big action set pieces, I do go to this movie to see big action after action. That's something I like. Bumblebee, that didn't have that. That is why when I saw Transformers The Rise of Beast, I really like all the beasts first of all. Then also I really like this new threat they're facing. Overall, this movie looked really exciting. Obviously, all the audience, they really like this movie. Many people told me that they also like this movie. So, I knew this movie is gonna do really well but at the domestic and the international market. So it looks like this movie did open to 171 million, like as of now, it opened to 170 something million at the worldwide market, and at the international alone, this movie made 110 million. And some of this movie's money came from China, which looks like, when I saw this number, it's quite huge. Looks like Transformer The Rise of Beast grabbed 40 million alone at the China. And when I was doing coverage for Little Mermaid, a lot of people were excited to see little Transformer movie there. They're not excited to see Little Mermaid. They were really excited to see Transformer. They always do great business there. That means that Transformer The Rise of Beast marketing was really excellent because although this movie, it is, end of the day, I feel like this movie, it was quite diverse, but the way Paramount Picture, they advertised, it wasn't like in your face diverse, which is something many people, they don't like that. So I will say the marketing for this movie was really good, although this movie cost to make $200 million. But I think it can make its money back because of this movie really doing good at the box office overall. Even it might not, I think Paramount will keep this movie long time at the theater because that's how Paramount, they do their movies. Also, they do have a streaming service, but they don't release there right away. That being said, Spider-Man Across the Spiderverse, just because it didn't get #1 spot, still I think this movie is a huge hit for Sony because this movie already crossed 300 something at the worldwide market. Overall, both of these movies are, I think, really doing good with the budget they have. I think especially Paramount, they're going to be happy with this movie's success, especially the way marketing they are doing. Overall, I think Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, like getting second place, is nothing wrong with it because still this movie is a huge success for Sony. And that's my thought on both of this movie. Let me in the comment, what do you think about this movie's success? If you enjoyed on this video, don't share my other videos on other topics. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe. Until I see you next time, please take care.